Off the Record with Michael Landsberg. Brought to you by the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. For great steaks, good friends. See you tonight.
Lucci run into there with Phaneuf, and that was a collision.
And I would be a bit surprised next year that A turns into a C.
I've never brought a guy in who had a bigger impact on a team.
I'd like to introduce our captain, Dion Phaneuf.
With this new responsibility, my plan is to be myself. I want to lead on and off the ice. Above all else, the team and winning hockey games will be front and center.
The hockey captain is a unique position in all of sport, where one guy is not voted on as leader, but given the job, like George Bush in 2000 or like the Queen. Leafs have given the C to Dion Phaneuf. How's that feel, Dion?
It's a great honor, and it's definitely a day that I'll never forget.
So what do you see as the captain's job of a hockey team?
Well, it's definitely a big responsibility, but it's one that you don't want to change or change who you are or how you got there, that's for sure. But I want to be known as a guy who works hard every day and not change anything, be the way that I've always been, and that's the way that I'm going to lead.
What did Ron Wilson tell you, and Brian Burke has gone out of his way to say that this is a coaching decision. What did Ron Wilson tell you when he said, hey, I'm offering you the captaincy?
Well, it was about a month ago. I was in Toronto, and he was in Toronto doing different things, and we went to dinner, and he offered it to me, and I accepted it with open arms, and it was something that, like I said, it's a huge honor to wear the C here in Toronto. It's with the history of the organization and just, you know, being in such a great hockey city, and to be given it from Ron and Brian Burke, it's definitely it's a huge honor, and one that, like I said, I'll never forget this day.
I'm sure, though, that when he asked you to be captain, he must have some expectations on what you as the captain are going to bring to the team, right?
Well, he definitely asked me if I wanted to accept it, and you know, being in Toronto with the market the way it is here, you know, the demand is pretty big with media and stuff. But I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to the opportunity of leading our team in the direction of winning. And you know, our goal next year coming into camp is to make the playoffs first and foremost, and that's a start. And then once you get there, to win a championship. But we played some real good hockey down the stretch as a team, and I'm looking forward to the fall, and I know all the other guys on the team are too.
Are you willing to accept the fact that now you've got to be more accessible to the media because now you are, as a captain, a spokesperson for the team?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, that's one of the biggest things about it is doing a lot more stuff media-wise and in the community, and I'm all about that, and I'm very excited about that opportunity.
So I'm wondering, we'd like you next Tuesday, the following Thursday, and not the following week, but just before we go on hiatus in August. So you can confirm yes for all that, right?
Well, I don't know if I can do all those, but I'll try and do as many as I can for you.
Leafs were a bad team last year, obviously. I mean, there was improvement for sure. When you were there, they were better. But still, as Brian points out when he talks about players in the team, he said, you know, we were bad. We were 29th. You can't change the talent on your job. That's not your job. But you can have an impact on the culture of the dressing room. Finish this. As captain this year, I expect that we will what? How would you finish that statement?
Well, we're going to be the hardest working team in the National Hockey League, and I think that's, you know, every team works hard, but we want to be known as a team that when you come into our building or when we're playing you in yours, it's going to be a tough night. And I think as a team, that's if we can do that, we'll be successful.
You had Iginla as the captain. What did he do that we as media or fans probably didn't see?
Well, Iggy, like I said today earlier, he's the only captain I've played for in the National Hockey League, and he's a great leader. You know, he's a guy that night in, night out, whether it's practice or game, he's the hardest working guy, and you know, he's not a loud guy in the room, but he's a very focused guy, and I definitely learned a lot from him.
Hey, thanks for doing this, and I can't wrap this up without you giving me the name of one team. Who wins the World Cup, Dion?
Oh, I don't want to make that prediction, but thanks for having me, Michael, and look forward to seeing you soon.
All right, we'll see you next Tuesday, the following Thursday, not the next week, but after that. Dion Phaneuf, new captain of the Leafs. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks.